Israel's calendar was earth-based, not moon-based. The 364-day covenant year explained. Shalom, family. Today I'm going to show you something most people have never been taught about the biblical calendar. And once you see it, you'll understand why the entire earth is out of rhythm today. The book of Jubilees says the year is 364 days. Fixed, perfect, and complete. It says this year cannot be moved, cannot be altered, and must be kept exactly. And here's the part most people miss. Israel's calendar was never based on the moon. The moon belonged to the nations. The land belonged to Israel. Israel didn't look up at the sky to figure out their months. They looked down at the earth because the earth was their inheritance. Their months were not moon months. They were land months. Seed time, sprouting, early growth, harvest, ingathering, olive season, plowing, winter rains. The land itself was their clock. As long as Israel stayed obedient, the land stayed in rhythm. The rains came on time. The harvest came on time. The feasts stayed in their appointed places. And the year remained a perfect 364-day cycle. 4 equal parts, 13 Sabbaths in each quarter, 52 Sabbaths in the year. A complete covenant structure. But Jubilees says when Israel sinned, everything became corrupted. Not just their worship, the land itself became corrupted. The seasons shifted. The harvest drifted. The rain stopped. And Israel abandoned the earth-based covenant calendar and started following the moon, just like the nations around them. And the moment they followed the moon, the year became unstable. It became short. It became variable. It required human correction. It required a 13th month. It required guesswork. Jubilees caused this corruption, not because the moon is evil, but because the moon was never Israel's authority. The land was. This is why the prophets say the land mourns. This is why Paul says creation is groaning. The earth is waiting for the sons of God, Israel, to come back into alignment. Because when Israel is restored, the land is restored. And when the land is restored, the calendar is restored. And when the calendar is restored, the earth's rhythm returns. So yes, Israel didn't care what the nations were doing with the moon. They followed the land. They followed the covenant. They followed the Lord. And as long as they stayed obedient, the earth itself testified to the correct timing. But when Israel erred, the earth fell out of order. And that's why the restoration of the earth can only come through the restoration of Israel. Because the earth is their portion and the covenant is their inheritance. This is the 364-day covenant year. This is the calendar of the land. And this is the rhythm creation is waiting to hear again.